Good rising, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. We are live. I am really effing excited. This is way with Tayla Andre for real, because baby Rain has a stuffy nose and is coughing and cannot go to daycare. And so since he is unable to go to daycare, we are home, and this is not normal for us to be home and doing the show, but I want to talk about yesterday. So y'all literally waking up with Tayla Andre today. Y'all still hear the bass in my voice. And so first and foremost, I want to congratulate all of the candidates. Y'all know I have my favorites. I'm not afraid of bias. I am biased about some of these candidates, and you know, I have feelings about certain situations. Hey, Papa, are you good? You good? Yes? So, really quickly, what happened last night? Andrea Campbell lost, and I'm sad. That saddens me. Like, I am really sad that she lost. I really wanted her to be top two, but we knew who supported Annissa Essaibi George, and because of who supported Annissa Essaibi George, we knew that she was going to be the final two. And so realistically, we knew that these results would be these results. And that's why when Andrea conceded, that one of the things that she said was, this is not what we want, but this is what we expected. And so, you know, I was on Twitter all night last night results came in the AM. I think many of us didn't go to sleep until 1 and 2 o'clock trying to see who was going to win. Even though concessions happened around 10, 11 o'clock, I still wanted to see final numbers to see at 10, 11 o'clock, it was so close between Andrea and Annissa Essaibi George that, listen, if I was Andrea, I'm like, yo, I want to recount. Mind you, it was still like 4,000 votes, but those 4,000 votes are for me. We gonna find all my votes. And so I'm really excited that we do have. We don't have a chance because it's either Wu or Annissa, and you have to pick one. And I'd be here for the comments. And mad people are upset that Kim Janey didn't take the time in which she had as mayor and just utilize that and just be the mayor. Actually, the comment said the acting mayor, just be the acting mayor, and she should have rallied her support behind Andrea. And so we could have had a Wu Andrea ticket in November. And so again, just here for the comments. That's what the comments said. The comments said that Janey should have never ran for mayor. She should have held her spot, did what she did. And so I'm interested in knowing what is Kim going to do next, because now she has an expiration date, and her expiration date is soon to come. So for those who don't as far as Kim policy is concerned, Kim's policy, I get the press releases every day for where she's going to be, what she's doing, what she's released, what programs or ordinances. And so as far as Kim policy wise, I'm rocking with the policies that I've seen her roll out, the programs I've seen her roll out. So she's not, I know a lot of people aren't big fans of Kim, or it's either or. You either love her or you hate her. And I know the hate her crowd is just I can't wait for her to leave. But the love her crowd, if you see what she's been doing behind the scenes so far, I want to see what else she's going to roll out prior to her expiration date. Wu and Essaibi George, if you guys ask me, I am going to hold off. I am going to hold off because I need more context. I need to hear more. Great. What are you going to do? And I don't know if you guys remember when we interviewed both woo Essaibi George. The question was, what did you accomplish as city councilor that you can continue as mayor? Or what stifled you as city councilor that you can do as mayor? And so I enjoy both of the answers, but now I want to come back. So we are looking to meet with Michelle tomorrow. That's not guaranteed, but we are working in communication to have Michelle on air tomorrow to talk about this win, but to also talk about next steps and what that looks like under a woo mayoral cabinet. And so we also reached out to Essaibi George to find out what that cabinet looks like. Like, what does that, as far as policy-wise is concerned? I don't care how much I like or dislike you. I want to know, with your husband's being in real estate, how does that affect how you navigate the housing market, how you navigate how we're going to build housing when you directly are benefit from high rents, you directly benefit from all of these loopholes and everything else. And I just have a lot of questions for both of them regarding more than just housing when it comes to education. And so now, if you have any questions for these candidates, please send them in to me, because we are working avidly to get them on the show so we can ask the tough questions, so we can see who we need to put our support behind as far as the mayoral vote. As far as numbers are concerned, I know you guys are all over social media, so you don't need me to tell you the numbers, but I do want to talk about Kendra Hicks. And what is so big about Kendra Hicks is the district in which she is running, West Roxbury, Jamaica Plain, Rosendale. Like, y'all know who live in these areas. And she won #1 in District 6. And so I am so excited. I'm so proud of her. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you, like, I don't live in her district, but if I did, I would absolutely vote for Kendra Hicks. And so I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited. And it speaks a lot to the dynamics of the racism, or the dynamics of, in my head, it was just like, they only voted because Black Lives Matter. They want to prove that Black Lives Matter. Poppy, please don't do that. That may not, yes, sir, yes. Please don't point. What would you like? What do you want, Papa? Don't point, talk, use your words.
My idol.
You want what?
My idol.
You want your water?
No, my idol down up here.
Then go get it. Go get your water upstairs. What's that noise? That's your neighbor cutting something. I'm sorry. That's gonna happen throughout this entire show. I just want to let y'all know I'm not gonna apologize, because Baby Rain is Baby Rain, and he's here. And so Kendra Hicks winning big in that particular area of the city of Boston is huge for all of us, because it just shows that the racism has migrated. I don't know what it shows, but what it shows seriously is that we are in different times now. I don't know exactly how much of a different time it is. And thank you guys so much for waiting. Y'all were in the back end. Y'all were hiding. And so as far as at large is concerned, my baby mama came in second. And the reason why this is so big is because Julia Mejia won by 1 vote. The last election, she literally won. We had an entire recount. She won by 1 vote. And now her numbers are astro-freaking-nomical. And so I talk shit about Michael Flaherty all the time. He got 41,299 votes. I don't know what the hell he does or what he has done over the years, but constituent services, that's what he's done over the years. Yes, sir. You want to come sit by me? Come on. You want to come say hi? Yeah, come say hi. Oh, the baby don't feel good. Say hi, everyone. Okay, you're okay. Michael Flattery at 41,299, which was 14.99% of the total vote. We have only 25% of registered voters in the city of Boston actually went out to vote. 25%. I don't know what else we could have done to get out the vote more. So I spoke to a voter yesterday. I was just like, did you vote? And they were like, nah, what the F? Oh, we're not on air. What the fuck for? Like, nah, I'm not gonna vote. All these motherfuckers is fake. They all like, everything is all about them. Everything is, it's a setup. It's a scam. It's politics. And so because people don't believe in process and because people don't believe in the people that are running, we only 25% of people came out to vote. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But it is what it is. And as far as other numbers are concerned, in second place, not winning by one vote, but winning by thousands of votes is Julia Mejia at 38,765, 14.7% of the total vote. I am so proud of her. Yo, Althea Garrison, how the heck did Althea Garrison get 16,810 votes? Papa, shh. I know, Bobby. I know. Are you singing? No. He feels like trash. He feels like trash, my baby. Carla Montero. So what happens now? And so this was just preliminary. This was just like the vote to see who's going to move forward. And so with the vote to see who's going to move forward, when it comes to our at-larges, 8 of them will advance. And so of the 30, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 with an option of writing in. So out of the 17, 8 of them will advance. And so the 8 to advance are Carla Montero. Yes, Carla. Rootsy was out here with 33,425. Shout out to her. Okay. Erin Murphy came in 3rd place with 22,835. And so Domingo De Rosa did not win because he was one of my 4. I absolutely did vote for him. David Halbert is one of the other 8. Shout out to Rootsy. Shout out to Bridget. She's one of the other 8. Althea is one of the other 8. Carla is one of the other 8. And so we are looking like, in the way that Julia won, Julia will be our one of 4. Michael Flattery, unfortunately, will most likely be our one of... You went to singing to sound like a cat. What was that? And so I'm just excited. You guys know I love politics. I hate the politics, but it is what it is. You get some, you win some, and you just got to go with it. As far as Michelle Wu got 35,000. Andrea Campbell had 21,000. Annissa Essaibi George had 24,000. Yes, baby. And come where? Where are we going? What do you want? Okay, show me what you want. You want to eat? You want something to eat? You want fruit? No? What do you want, Pop? So we're about to cater to the baby. And so we won't stay on until 1, but I just want to go, like, how do you guys feel about this election so far? How do you feel about what took place last night? How do you feel about the fact that we only have 25% of the population that actually went out and vote? Do you think that number will increase? Because people want to see why is this counter sticky? Y'all got real life right now. Y'all got real Tayla. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think. What's going on? as far as like moving forward, how would this work for you? It is a sad turnout, Mike. It is absolutely a sad turnout. I hate that it is what it is. But it is what it is. Poppy, I want you to drink this milk. This is old breast milk. I want you to drink this throughout the day, okay? Pop, 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 pop. Poppy, sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. You did fix it, and I thank you. Do you want peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
Yes, you want peanut butter and jelly? Go sit down with iPad.
I help you. I help you.
You want to hug me? Oh. Okay. You okay? Okay. I want you to go sit down with iPad, and I'll make you a peanut butter and jelly, okay? Okay. Go sit down. The baby's sick. George scares you? Why does Essaibi George scare you? Hey, Zion, absolutely. I'm a mama first, and I'm Tayla Andre secondary. Good rising to you. Kathy, he's not feeling well today. As you can hear, he's up here coughing up lungs and everything else. No. Poppy, go sit down and go watch iPad while I make you a peanut butter and jelly. You don't have to go sit at the couch so you can be comfortable. I wonder, why does she scare you? Tell me, talk to me, Kathy. Why doesn't Essaibi George scare you? What exactly about her scares you? Are you excited for Woo? Are you excited for Annissa? What is it that you guys want to see from either one of you? What scares you about either one of you? Either one of them? What makes you and the truth of the, I'm not going to say the truth of anything because it's not the truth. It's just my opinion. I really wanted to see a Black woman more than anything on earth. I really wanted to see a Black woman advance. I wanted Boston, like, not just a woman of color, and all of a sudden Annissa considers herself a woman of color, but I want to go back to the Essaibi George, the developer connection. She is not for the people. What else? What else about her scares you? What else about Essaibi George makes you feel like you don't want her to become mayor? Aside from the developer connection, aside from her husband being fined by the city thousands of dollars for not registering his apartments, for not properly taking care of his units, and for, what did the article say? That he was evicting people for short money. Like, he wasn't even evicting people who, it was like, oh, you missed 2 months rent, eviction. But yet he had years and years of not registering with the city and years of not paying fines with the city. So it's kind of oxymoronic that you are penalizing people for things that you're guilty of. As far as Woo is concerned, what scares you about Woo? What makes you not move forward with Woo? And so, yes, sir. What? You want bread? Your toast is here, Papa. I'm making you a peanut butter and jelly right now. Okay? Pop, use your words.
Mom, I hear.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Mom, I hear.
Come on, let's go at the table and you can help me. How about that? Come. Sit at the table.
My iPad, Mom.
Pappy, go get your iPad. Who want to come help me with a 3-year-old? Zion said, I want Michelle to show some strength. Don't be too humble like Bernie in his last 2 elections. And so do you think Michelle is too humble? I think Michelle is the one thing that I've been consistent about Michelle has been playing chess, not checkers, since the beginning. For the last 10 years, Michelle has been out here playing chess. Every move she made, every space she entered into, all of that was intentional. All of that was on purpose. She has been playing chess for a really long time. That's all the peanut butter that you need. Just spread it. Yeah. No, you can do the jelly. Yes, you can do the jelly, but spread your peanut butter. Yeah. Yeah, spread your peanut butter. And I will put the jelly on the bread, but then you can spread it, okay? Let me see. Let go. I'm going to put it on, and you can spread it. Go ahead. All you. Good boy. It'll make it easier if you hold your bread. Hold it. Let me see. Yeah. Open your hand. Open your hand and open your hand. Yep. And hold the bread like that. And then spread it like that. It makes it easier to spread because the bread isn't moving. You see that? And take a little from the bottom and put it to the top and move it around. Oh, you see that? All right. You want it in 2 or you want it in 4?
No,
you want to cut it? Okay, here. 1, 2. We're going to do 4, okay? 4s, yeah. We're going to cut it in half and then in half again. So it makes it 2 and then 2 makes 4. You 1, 2. You used to have 1. Now you have 2. If you cut this one, how many do you have now?
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
What's this one?
This one.
Okay, how much? 1.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so now you have 3. You cut this one. And now you have, count 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay, here you go. Give me kisses. Big boy. You want milk? No? Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry though. And so you want to see Michelle show some strength. So you know what? Honestly, that's what I wanted to see out of Andrea Campbell. So if I can be 100% transparent here, right? You guys aren't judging me for what I'm saying, and nobody is going to come and attack me for what I'm saying. So if I'm being 100% honest and transparent, you can watch iPad, but can you just turn it down for me, please? I would have loved to see Andrea Campbell come out and say, listen, as city councilor, I've worked with these women, and these are the things that I've seen of these women. And these are the things that you guys should be mindful of, to be fearful of, to be in community, and to be, these are your colleagues. And they weren't going to be your colleagues afterwards. So even after the election happened, you weren't going to work with them any further. So I didn't want Andrea to play dirty, but I wanted her to be honest about her experience with Wu. I wanted her to be honest with her experience with Essaibi George. The things that they saw inside. Come here, give me your boogies. Give me boogies. Arms up. These, I wanted her to come out and tell the truth. And not in a slanderous way, but let me tell you how Annissa voted on this thing that isn't good for the people. This is how I voted. This is how Annissa voted. And this is how Wu voted. And this is why it's either for or against your interest. And so that's what I would have loved to see out of Andrea, for her to come out, for her to be like that bold and that. And there were certain points in time she was like, listen, don't come for me unless I send for you. I feel like that happened like a couple times on Twitter, but I wanted to see it in real life. I wanted her to come out the gate and but she ran a very clean campaign. She did an amazing job. I'm talking about Andrea Campbell. And so what I would like to see of Woo now is roses and fonts. Can you please inbox me? I really want to get you guys on air. And so as far as like she ran a very clean campaign. After running the clean campaign, Andrea ran a clean campaign. I would like to see a Woo, not to run like a dirty campaign, but tell us the truth. Like, tell us what we have in store. What's coming for us? That's what I want to see. Like, tell us what's coming. Tell us what we have to look forward for. When y'all were in hearings and behind the scenes, what are certain things that you saw, behaviors that you saw, votes that you saw? Tell us what, because people weren't politically engaged. People weren't paying attention to hearings. Prior to coronavirus, most of the hearings were during times in which everyone was at work. So none of us were actually politically engaged and paying attention to what was taking place. Now that coronavirus is still here, people can log on and watch while at work and have it in the background. Give me boogies. Come in. But still, not everyone is engaged in politics. Not everyone is out here doing what needs, like reading and listening. And that, like, that's my trash. My trash is the hearings. While everybody else is watching Love and Hip Hop, I'm trying to see who about to cuss who out at the hearing. And so those are the things that I want to see come out of Andrea Campbell. Come out of Michelle Wu. And I don't know. So I'm here for the comments always. And on Twitter, somebody was like, yo, Annissa need to switch up her, not slogan, but her platform, talking about what Wu is trying to accomplish is unimaginable, like making the tea free. Can you turn that down for me, Pop, please? Please turn that down, or you can turn it off. 5, 4. I'm going to shut it off if you don't turn it down. Are you going to turn it down? You're not going to turn it down. It's too loud. Turn it down, please. Thank you, baby. Now press play. You're okay. And so, of Annissa Essaibi George, what I would like to see is for, like, first of all, when the article came out about her stepping in at a hearing and being against a developer because the developer was building a building next to her husband's development, that right there, I'm still waiting for someone to come out and tell us whether the ethics committee said that she was like that ethics committee or not. It was wrong. It was absolutely wrong. And when I was in a merge, so I'm an Emerge graduate. Emerge is for people who want to enter into politics. After going through Emerge, I was like, yo, this shit is ghetto. I don't want no parts of it. And so developer connection, she's not for the people. So what about 2 elections? Oh, Bernie's 2 elections. And so as far as Anissa's, that article that came out that talked about like her husband as a landlord, talked about her husband as a developer and what she's done as far as blocking another developer's development in order to favor her husband. That is that for me is an issue. And I went ahead and contacted and reached out and was like, listen, we have questions. Can we get answers? And I'm still waiting on our email back, on a response back to the question about, can we sit down and talk about this disparaging article that came out about your husband? And so for me, I need her to come out and openly say, even though my husband is a developer and has been a developer prior to us getting married, my relationships have helped him in some way, shape, or form receive XYZ, but that was of the past. And in the future as mayor, I will not play nepotism with my husband and his developments. Because how are we talking about the middle class? How are we talking about affordable housing? And one of the mayoral candidates' husband is evicting people for not paying rent. Not like trying to figure out a payment plan, not trying to fix fucking properties that are destroyed. But if I kick you out, then I can upgrade the apartment and rent it for more. And so, like, these are the things that I need to be addressed. As far as Michelle Wu is concerned, in one of the interviews that we had with her, one of the first interviews we had with her running as mayor, she came out and she was like, the question was, what was one of the things that you regret as city councilor? And she said, listen, when I first became city councilor 10 years ago, I felt like I was bullied into voting for something and that it was going to be good, and it ended up being crappy for people. And so while I was out here, as far as the BRA is concerned, she voted for BRA having full power. She's like, Tayla, that was the biggest mistake I made. I was a freshman counselor. I didn't have enough context. I didn't understand enough. And so I'm sorry, I'll make you another one. And so, yes, I voted for the BRA at the time, which is now like community development. It doesn't matter. Black Removal Authority will always be their name. I don't care how many times the club changes their name. It's going to be Vincent's. It's like the club going to be what it was when I used to go there. Now with the new name. And so that I want to see what is Michelle going to do, or what is her plan regarding the BRA and the dismantling of the BRA, because she does talk about taking the power away from the BRA so they can't do all of these things that they're doing regarding housing in the city. And so I have questions, baby. I got questions, and we are working on getting those answers. You want to hug me? Come on. I love you. You gotta pee quickly? No? You pee already? Yeah. You peed already? Okay. Do you want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? Okay, go ahead. Say hi. Say how you doing? You can give me boogies? You have more? Do you like shoes? Hold on, you have a boogie on your nose and it's yuck.
No,
yes.
Gone.
It's not gone. It's on your nose.
Okay.
You gonna get it?
Yeah, I got it.
You didn't get it.
I got it.
I got it. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all over here watching me pick boogies, but I'm excited to see what this looks like moving forward. We are home today. Baby Rain is not feeling well, and so we are doing the show from home. And if you guys, I just appreciate you. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate you seeing me outside of my element, but in my home. Say hi, Janet. Can you say hi, Janet? Puppy. Yes, please and thank you. All right, say hi, Janet.
Hi, Harry.
How are you, Janet?
How are you,
And so he is not a fan of lemon shots. He is not a fan of ginger tea. He's not a fan of any of it. So if you guys have any remedies for kids who don't like nothing, please let me know, because we need help over here. He does have a fever. Yeah, he has a fever. It's like a mild, maybe like 101. Not 100, not 101, but like 100 is what it might be. So I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. Oh, Janet gave you hearts. Look, Janet gave you hearts. He does hearts with a sorry.
Mommy,
I know. You do hearts with Janet?
No, I
Sorry, is at school. And so I hope you guys have an amazing day. We're going to talk more about this tomorrow. We'll be on air tomorrow. We'll be in studio tomorrow. Baby Rain might be on my back. He might be in backpack tomorrow, but we will be in studio regardless of however we show up. And so I thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. You know, just because the 75% of Boston registered voters did not vote yesterday doesn't mean they can't vote in November. And so we really do need more support behind Julia Mejia. We need everyone to get behind Carla Montero. Carla is absolutely amazing. I truly believe that she will work towards our benefit. She is a social worker and has been the closest to the pain. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. Janet said that you're handsome. Okay. Okay. All right. Mwah. Can you say bye? Why are you mad? You see your face? Look at how mad you are. Why are you mad? I love you. I thank you. I appreciate you. I am Tayla Andre, real estate agent. If you know anyone looking to buy or sell property in Massachusetts or Georgia, 617-459-0041. The book, Finally Home, Step-by-Step Guide for People Preparing for First-Time Home Ownership, is a course and an audiobook, both in English and Spanish. Everything Tayla Andre, TaylaAndre. We also have the merchandise. So as far as the hoodies are concerned, it's becoming hoodie sweater. Get you a soul naked, ride my root chakra, suck my sacral chakra, awakening my third eye, or the soul naked Black woman meditating, aligning her chakras. I hope you guys have an amazing day today.